Good morning. This is Julie. It is Thursday, May 17th, 6:19 a.m. The markets are open. I'm doing a pre-market video, pre-market session video. This is the NASDAQ, and this is the yearly volume profile chart. I'm using FinAlg's Financial Algorithms MP lines indicator, and for the market profile lines. And for the yearly profile lines, I wanted to show you we're sitting at this value area high. Let me get my spotlight out so you can see it. This is that blue line. And this is the line that we've been trying to battle. This is marking the value area high of the yearly volume profile. There's a lot of profile traders out here. Here's the open for this year. Here's the point of control, the mid band, and here's the high of the value area. And you see that the price got up to 7,200 and pulled back to the low. Well, not quite to the low. The low was in February. And about this low, I want to show you this low corresponds to last year's value high. So 2017's value area high right there, separating the point of control, the middle part to the upper and lower part. So that if you extend that out, you'll see on that yearly value high is exactly where the market came back to touch, right here twice. So these profile areas are very, very strong as far as the algorithms tied to these levels. And we have failed to fill this March gap outside the value area and inside the value area. So this is very, very important as far as level. And then we tried to get outside the value area again this week, and it's come back to fail. And I've got a little tiny, tiniest of tiny 8 ticks of a gap here, and it's failing and coming back inside the value area. So I'm going to have a 20-point gap and a 2-point gap, a 22. A 22 on the NQ. So I'm not sure if we'll get back up in here and fill this gap or not in the immediate future. I can't imagine that they're going to leave that open. But right now we're back inside that yearly value. And anytime you're inside the value area, what you get is rotational trading up and down. So you'll get some trend opportunities within this, but basically, if you can fade highs and buy lows inside the value area, and when you're going outside the value area, that's your major trend opportunity right here. So that's what we want to find is, jump in on a market that is busting out of the value area and take it at that time. But this is a flat value area. So these are selling opportunities each time it gets to the upside. You have to have a slope to your point of control and a slope to your lines to keep that trend going long. Otherwise, it is a sell zone, sell zone, sell zone. And that's why I think that we're going to get this head and shoulders back to the downside on this. And the weekly chart, you can tell, has set up showing this weekly head and shoulders very remarkably. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder. So if we do sell this off, look for this weekly value area high right there, which is above the daily, or below the daily, it's right here. And see if we come down and test this level right above, between about 60, let's see where that is, just under 6,300. About 62.83. Um, as a level where it will bounce. But if we do get that head and shoulders, we could theoretically, like I said, let me get my ruler back out, my magic ruler. We do get a sell off. There's my line in the sand. See, I have it written in already. We're going to come down to this level here, and then there's that lower value low on the weekly. See that? Okay. All right, so this is the reason I wanted to show you this video. Very interesting chart pattern setting up in the NQ, and we'll be monitoring this to see if this gap fills, but also paying very special attention um, to see if we do get a breakout and can we get a trend running back up, giving us this type of trending condition that we want, or is it going to be a sell zone each time above value? And I think it's a sell zone. All right, kiddos, we'll talk to you later. Come see us in the trade room.